Hey guys, it's Karen from Waterfall Acrylics. How are you? I'm just going to stand here and hold my hair out of my face. I talk to you for a second. Today's a special day. It's collaboration day, and I'm doing a collab. We're kind of swapping techniques with the wonderfully talented and ultra popular, amazing, good-hearted, kindest, most generous lady I know, and that's Molly from Molly's Artistry. She's just a doll baby. I adore her, and so I'm excited to have this chance to do a collab. We're switching. Hopefully you caught her deconstructed bloom. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm gonna let go now. And I'm going to try one of her swipe and scoops and tilt it all out. You have to like move like this when you do it. And I already have a mess because I had a fail. Well, it's not a fail. I just don't like it. So I'm going to redo it. Let me get you down. All right, guys, it's Crazy Karen. I tried this technique once. This is Molly's swipe and scoop. And then I stretched it out. And it's too orange for me. Like, it's just too much orange. And it's not bad. But I've been staring at it for like a half an hour and I'm not totally happy. So I'm gonna go again and show you what I did. I'll use this to like slide paint around. I'm gonna put another puddle here and go again. And I'll tell you about my colors as I go. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna start off with the orange first. This is, Pebeo Studio Acrylics in their iridescent orange. And I don't know, make a smiley face or something right here with the orange. And I wanted to give a shout out to two of our sponsors that the Fluid Art Boutique wouldn't happen without sponsors. And both Royal Talons, the makers of Amsterdam, and the Fluid Art Company, the makers of this little piggy and all kinds of other products, are two of our big sponsors and just help us so much. So tons of gratitude for that and a huge thank you. This here is Karen's homemade chocolate brown. I made this myself because I find other shades of brown too much on the cool side, and I want it to be warm. So what I've done is taken burnt sienna, which has orange undertones, and then sepia from golden, which is a cool brown, and mix those up pretty much 50-50, and you get this nice chocolate brown. And I'm swiping with white today, and the brown helps with the contrast. And next I'm going to use just a little bit. This is a combination of this little piggy and Zeus with Amsterdam's bronze. The Zeus just brightened it up a little. I don't want too much of this because it competes, as I saw, with the orange. And then finally, this is Amsterdam's turquoise green. So a bunch of that. And then I gotta find my palette knife sitting over here. Here, wipe it off again. And we'll give this a swipe with Amsterdam's titanium white. I want to make sure it's nice and clean, so I'm wiping it off. Make sure it's all nice and clean. Get something stuck on the edge. Bear with me one sec. And I'm just going to pour my titanium white on this like a bunch, and then I know you can't see, I'm just going to spread it around and cover my knife and have it drip back into my cup, because waste not, want not. And then take it and let's just give this a swipe. Oh gosh. Hopefully that develops into some colors. Maybe I did it too hard there. We'll just let it be for a minute and see what happens. Oh, it looks like things are starting to pop up. And then wipe off my knife again. And then, well, that's all developing. Let's go again. I'll put a C here. Like this. Change up the order. Bronze, and then my chocolate color. And then another swipe. Spreading it around my palette knife. Making sure I got full coverage. Trying to save it and have it, like, you know, run back into the cup here. All right. I'm doing a terrible job with the swiping. We'll let that come up. I'm gonna do a third. Oh no, those cells are coming up. And let's go. Oh no, let's go in the middle here. Let's do bronze first. And then blue or turquoise. And then the orange. And then the brown. Oh, I think I'm going to want a little more turquoise. Hold on. All right, there we go. Let's give that a swipe. Spreading it around my palette knife again. All right, nice thin layer, like this. Let's see what happens with that. I don't know. Am I swiping too hard, too soft? I don't know. I feel like I got like all this color going this way. I feel like I need, I feel like I need one more. So I got the paint, so why not? We'll kill off the paint. So this will be like do or die pretty much. Because I didn't have to stop and mix up more color. Bronze. And this is going to kill off the turquoise. All right, last swipe for sure. All right. I see the colors under there. I see them. Well, I guess I need to give that a minute to do its thing. I did not mean to make that pattern. And that pattern's not gonna live because Molly says I now have to scoop it. And I'm like, oh boy, the scooping part. All right, that's all selling up nicely. And I'm using a paint scraper as my scooper slider thingy. I'm just gonna wipe it off a little bit. Has some house paint on it, that won't hurt anything. So I'm gonna take this and wreck this. I'm walking around my island trying to figure out where to scoop first, and she just kind of like digs and moves it. Oh God, just kind of push and drag things. I don't know. This is the part where she says you gotta let, you know, give up total control, and that's hard. I feel like I'm pushing it and I'm not really scooping it, and I guess she wants me to scoop. All right, let me scoop. All right. Oh, like that? I don't know. I guess, kinda. Just scoop it and move it around. Something like that. I'm winging it, y'all. Totally winging it. And I feel like it left gaps. Did I leave gaps? Kinda. Maybe I use my old stuff to fill it in. I'm gonna use my old stuff and just push it all in so that when I tilt, it like floats instead of the paint rolling under itself. So let me do that a second. Let me just push everything like kind of into the middle. All that stuff will come off. Right? I don't know about this. All right, there we go. All right, let's tilt it out. That was a total loss of control. I see a part that I really like. So I'm gonna put a bunch of paint over here so I can keep it. Like right there. All right. Let's stretch her out. If you can't see, just bear with me because my kitchen island is kind of small. So the corner's great. Let's come down to this other corner. Lose like the icky stuff. Oh, I don't want to lose that brown though. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna have to go for it. Let's see if I can swing some brown back up a little bit. Let me turn this. Okay, the colors are better. That last version that I showed you at the beginning, there's just way too much orange. This is much better balanced so far, I feel. And I'm grabbing some inky stuff off my tarp. And I'm gonna stick it here where there's absolutely no paint whatsoever, because I'll never make it to this corner otherwise. So let's use this old yucky stuff to help this float. I might need to add some fresh white. Yeah, because this whole swath here doesn't have paint now. Yeah, okay, how much can you see? You can see pretty well. So let me wipe off my fingers and get put some white on here. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, definitely. That's too much bareness. All right, I need to get off the old gray a little bit. And come on down. And use the weight of my paint to push. Get off. That's right, go ahead, down and push. Down and push, there it all goes. Good. Oh my gosh, look at my brown showing up right there. You know, that color, usually most shades of brown are so transparent. Hi, Della. Meow. They're so transparent, you don't get them to show up like that. Hi. Oh, go ahead and eat, honey. Okay. Let me keep going. I'm going to turn this. Try not to spill all over my floor. Like this. Looking good so far. Pretty happy. I just didn't want to bring everything down. And I don't mind that one corner having negative space. I just kind of want to stretch some things out and take something off the side here. Oh yeah, that part's icky. Off you go, icky part. And then, am I in frame? Let me try to get as close. Oh, that's pretty good. So all I have left, oh my gosh, I'm kind of loving this. Wow, that was scary, y'all. Well, not totally scary, I won't lie, because I did do it once before that you didn't see, like that first iteration. I'm just wiping off my sides. Now I have like, hold on. Let me just stare at it a second. I'm gonna rinse off my fingers. So as I stare at it, the corner where I was like, can you see it? Like this corner up here where I was like, oh, I don't mind negative space. And now I'm looking at it, and it's because this corner has like really faint blue and white lacing that's super pretty. I love how it all got stretched out. I feel like I should try to beeline to this corner maybe after I got my hands all nice and clean. That's okay. Yeah, I gotta try to go to that corner, I feel. At least make it smaller, maybe. We'll see. We'll see if I can get there. I don't want to lose all that brown stuff because it's so unusual to get brown to show up. You know what I could do too is I can like make a little mini swipe there or something if it's really gonna bother me. Let me take this one little part off I don't like. Yeah, off you go. Let it run down the side and then come back. Maybe that's what I do is try to give like a little baby swipe in that corner with a color or something. Or leave it be. I don't know. Let me stare. Now, see that corner's bugging me. It is bugging me. I'm gonna swipe it. Can you guys see the corner? Yeah, you can see it. So I'm just about out of colors too though. So I have like a little tiny bit of orange. And, oh, I got some bronze, although the orange and bronze. Let me see if I can dig out any blue or any turquoise at all. Just like a little bit of turquoise. And then I've got lots of the chocolate left. The chocolate. And then the bronze. And then you know what's really interesting to me is like that my swipes I didn't think were all that great. It was like the color was hidden under the white, and I guess all the stretching brought out the colors. So that's a good thing to like keep in the back of your mind, that you know, maybe don't give up if your colors don't appear right away. So I got my knife. I'm gonna kill off my cell activator too. So if I screw this up, it'll be woe is me, because I'm gonna have to mix up everything from scratch, and I don't feel like it. So let me just give like a swipe right here. And hopefully some color will show up. Or is that too much white, Karen? I don't know. It's no worse than it was before. Maybe blow on it? Maybe wipe off my knife and swipe it again. Get the colors to appear. There's a little bit. Wait, maybe I just be patient. Come on, you can do it. Ugh, good grief. I'm just gonna swipe it again because that looks ridiculous. It looks, they're not stretched out, you know what I mean? Well, let me stare at it for a second, dang it. No, it looks like a completely different painting. That won't do. Although I like it. I like the look of it. Actually, I think that looks okay. Yep. That part looks okay now. Let me blow the corner. It's like I need a dab of turquoise for the corner. It's like a little bit of color. Oh yeah. All right, now am I happy? Now you happy now? Are you happy now? I think I'm happy. I'm gonna say, a part of me wants to do the other corner, but I'm out of paint, so I can't. And this has like I said, the light blue lacing that you'll see when I get you down for a close-up. I think this is hella cool. I'm gonna say cheddar and leave it alone. Yep, let me get you guys down. Okay, in the interest of time for this collab, I have skipped right to the dry results instead of showing you the close-up of the wet results. A couple things that I had to edit out of the video is I ended up tilting some things off the top because there was too much paint on the canvas, and that worked out really well. It still dried with like these divots here in the white, but I'm pretty positive that that will just completely disappear under resin. I do plan on resining this. The one thing or I'm happy about a couple things. Hella fun technique if you're in a mood to just like let go of complete control, because that's what happens with this technique. But two, I'm really, really loving my chocolate brown. I like it better than like Amsterdam's Van Dyke brown. So that was a good call. The mix of the little bit of sepia with the burnt sienna. Really pretty chocolate brown color. I love how balanced the colors are. There's not one color dominating. It's a little bit of everything, which is super cool. The turquoise green just kind of glows too. So there it is. Interested in your thoughts. Oh, I gotta put it down because you're not seeing the blink, because it's super, super blingy everywhere. You see it? Like, yeah, it glows. The whole painting just glows. Something different for me. Different style, different technique. Let me know what you think. Let me flip and say goodbye. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thanks to Molly for doing the collab with me. We hope you guys can check out the Fluid Art Boutique. It's coming up at the end of next week. I know it's short notice. Classes are actually on sale. There's still a couple spots left in some of the classes. Others are sold out, so go check it out. The mixer it was sold out, and we added more spots so people could come to that. We have something like 15 gift baskets to give away. And when I say gift baskets, I mean baskets that are worth, I think the first 10 are worth like $700-800 in product. Like, they're massive. They're massive. I was like, we need help getting these to the restaurant. They're pretty amazing. So if you're coming, good luck to those who enter for those. And normally I wouldn't resin something on a 20 by 20 canvas. It's just too much surface area without any support behind. And I know you can do cardboard or resin the back and all the other stuff. I just don't like it. But I'm gonna make an exception for this guy, I feel, and resin and frame him. Yeah, that's the plan. Something fun and different. Again, thanks to Molly. Hella fun doing something new and different. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Please like, share, and subscribe. Peace out, y'all.